So I think, I mean, obviously like a human contact with people. I think I run a commercial team at Avado, so sales, marketing and product. And a lot of that work requires quite high degrees of collaboration between each other. And yes, there are tools like Slack, like Teams, like Asana that you can use for collaboration, but there's nothing kind of beats having a number of people in the room or around a whiteboard kind of collaborating on something. So where we've done that post-lockdown, we've found that we've probably managed to make a lot quicker progress or a lot better progress by having everybody together. Good. I think my wife probably feels even better about me returning to the office. Yeah, good. I mean, I was a big advocate of kind of coming back. I suppose it's very much a personal style thing, and for me, you know, I like being around people. I have fortunate enough to have quite a good home office setup, but after 6 months, 9 months or so of seeing it every day, then I was about ready to come back. I think it's here to stay. I think, and like most things, it'll find its equilibrium. So I think if you think about where we are at Avado, you know, we try and recruit and retain the right people and give them the autonomy to do their jobs in a way that they see fit. So now I think it's about making it more outcome based. So you ask people to get to a certain outcome and give them the flexibility to work from wherever they need to make that the case. So I think, you know, for some people that will be in the office every day, you know, more conventional 9 to 5. Some people that will be in the office some of the days. And for some people, you know, they may less regularly come to the office. So I think it will find its natural equilibrium. But, you know, I think a movement towards focusing people on the outcomes that they get rather than the kind of measuring them by inputs is probably quite a good move. Yeah, good question. I think there's been a lot of change in the last 12 months or so, and I think it took people it didn't take them physically, but mentally took them quite a shift to go from coming to the office every day to working from home every day. So I think that same shift's going to happen as people graduate back to the office. So I think for us as an employer, it's just about not rushing people, making sure people feel comfortable in doing it, but you know, encouraging people to use the space that we provide and the benefits of the space. So whether it's collaboration or whether it's human contact. So, and what we're finding is by giving people a choice to come back rather than mandating them to come back, actually we're finding that we're all of a sudden starting to get much greater adoption as people kind of want to come back rather than being told to. My favourite thing about Scale Space is they've recently started doing bacon and sausage sandwiches in the morning, and I try and be meat-free or vegan in the week, and therefore I can actually have a sausage sandwich without my wife knowing about it on a midweek. Joking aside, I mean it's a great space. It's an open space. I think without kind of pretending to be a kind of amateur architect, I actually think getting light into buildings is super important, and it's a very light and it's a very airy space, and it feels like a place that people could, it's a creative space effectively because it doesn't feel like a conventional office with banks of desks in a conventional setup. So the way in which it's set up, I think, facilitates lots of collaborative working and lots of creative thinking. It would be, and I think is going to be, if the rumours are correct, some form of sports facilities. So I'm led to believe that there is, in fact, the diggers outside would testify that there's probably about to be some sports facilities. So I think for me personally, that's quite good because I quite like playing sport and can occasionally be a little competitive. But I think also it will help drive interest in coming to work, you know. So I think work is, you know, an ecosystem which is partly work and partly social, and I think the more organisations like Scalespace can create that, be it by sports facilities, be it by good food, be it by broader entertainment, then you'll find hybrid working will stay, but there will be a good proportion of people that want to work from offices in the way that they used to do.